Dear students and teachers, welcome back to my channel. Dear students, this video series is especially for the students who wants to score 80 out of 80 marks or 100% marks in maths exam, and also for the students who wants to score good marks in maths exam. All the students can attempt this video series and make best use of it to score maximum marks in the exam. Watch complete video series to achieve your target. Have a target and start working towards it. In each part of this video series, each unit is discussed in detail about unit-wise marks allocation, which is very important. You should understand. It is very important to understand unit-wise marks allocation and also the type of question you expect for the board exam. Most importantly, model paper analysis is very important. You can expect similar kind of questions for the board exam, and also those who want to score out of 8 marks in maths exam, it is also very important to practice all the questions in this video series and solve similar questions from the textbook, and also solve at least 2 or 3 previous year question papers and also preparatory papers, so that it will boost your confidence to get good marks. Aim to achieve perfectness in solving problems, and also the presentation, the answer presentation in the exam is very important. Try to solve the questions conceptually so that you can solve any questions in the exam if they change the pattern of the question. And also list down chapter wise formulas so that it will be very easy for revision during exams. Students, these are the list of things you should do, and also have a proper study timetable for the exam. Students, will start with the unit arithmetic progression. The total expected marks for this unit is definitely 9 to 10 marks. The type of questions you can expect for the board exam is MCQ, definitely one question, and very short answers, 1 mark, 1 question, and short answers, 2 marks, 2 questions. Short answers, you can expect 2 questions for each 2 marks, and long answer, which is 4 mark, you can expect 1 question for the exam. In total, you can expect 5 questions for your board exams from the unit arithmetic progression. This is analyzed based on the model paper released by the board. Students will check the 1 mark questions from the unit arithmetic progression. Before that, list down all the formulas which can be asked for 1 marks, and also important definitions like arithmetic progression. Try to understand the question and apply the concept and solve problems. Have confidence in you. Try to solve all the questions, discuss with your teachers, and arrive the solution. This type of questions has been asked in the exam many a times. Given nth term, you need to find out the required term. Given, for example, given the nth term equals 3 plus 2n, you need to find out 7th or 10th term. What you should do? You should replace n by the required number. That is, to find out 7th term, replace n by 7. To find out 10th term, replace n by 10. In the same way, I have given few similar questions. Given nth term an equals 4n plus 1, we should find out 8th and 12th term. And one more question, given nth term an equals 3 minus 4n, we should find out 5th term and 7th term. These are the few simple questions which you can expect for 1 marks in the exam. Take a book, note down this question, try to solve the questions. Now we'll see few similar set of questions. Given nth term an equals 24 minus 3n, we should find out its second term. It was asked in one of the previous year exam paper. Next, find the sum of first 15 terms of the AP 1, 3, 5 and so on. Here you should apply SN formula, sum formula, to find out sum of first 15 terms. Next question, the nth term of an arithmetic progression is given by an equals 4n plus 5. We should find out the third term. This question is repeated in the board paper. Given nth term, to find out any term of the AP, just replace the value of n by the required term. Then you can easily find out the required term. Just substitution of the value and simplification will give you the answer. A similar question which was asked in preparatory exam. The nth term of an arithmetic progression is an equals 8 minus 2n. Then the value of fourth term is, replace n by 4, you can get fourth term. Next question, 6 minus a comma x comma 6 plus a are in arithmetic progression. Then the value of x is. You can solve this question by the concept of common difference. The common difference is a2 minus a1, which is equal to a3 minus a2. Equating these two will get the value of x. Or you can use the concept of arithmetic mean, where middle term is equal to average of first and last term. That is, x equals 6 minus a plus 6 plus a divided by 2 plus a minus a will cancel out. 6 plus 6, 12 divided by 2, we get the answer as 6. Given a and d, finding first 4 terms by using the general form of AP. For what value of k will k plus 9, 2k minus 1 and 2k plus 7 are consecutive terms of an AP? It is similar question. Use the concept of common difference or arithmetic mean. You can find out easily the value of k. D equals a2 minus a1, which is equal to a3 minus a2. a1 value is k plus 9, a2 value is 2k minus 1, a3 value is 2k plus 7. Substituting this equation, simplify, you will get the value of k. A similar questions for your practice. 2x minus 1, 2x minus 3 and x plus 4 are in AP. Find out the value of x. That is, 2x minus 3 is arithmetic mean of 2x minus 1 and x plus 4. Or use the concept of common difference. D equals a2 minus a1, which is equal to a3 minus a2. If the common difference of the AP is 4, we should find out a30 minus a25. We know that a30 is a plus 29d and a25 is a plus 24d. Then plus a minus a will cancel out. You can easily find out the value of a30 minus a25. Students, now we'll see important 2-mark questions from the unit arithmetic progression. List down the formula, that is nth term formula and sum formula. Now the questions are: find the 10th term of the arithmetic progression 2, 7, 12 by using the formula. We should use the nth term formula an equals a plus n minus 1 into d. First step is finding the value of a and d, and substituting the value of a, d and n in the nth term formula. You can easily find out the 10th term. This question has been solved in passing package video series. And also the next question, find the 25th term of an AP that is 2, 6, 10, 14 and so on. We should find out the 25th term of the given AP. Again the steps are similar. Find out the value of A, D, N. Substitute in this nth term formula, we will get A 25. Third question, find the sum of first 22 terms of the AP 4, 6, 8, 10. This question can be solved by using the sum formula Sn equals n divided by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Again the steps are same. Find out the first term A and the common difference D and substitute the values, you will get sum of 22 terms. Next question, find the sum of first 30 terms of the AP 3, 7, 11 and so on. First step, A equals 3. Then the common difference D equals A2 minus A1, that is 7 minus 3 which is equal to 4. Value of n is 30. Substitute A, D and n in Sn form. Sn equals n divided by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. You will get the sum of first 30 terms of the AP. Then find the sum of first 30 positive integers which are divisible by 6, which is nothing but multiples of 6. AP is multiples of 6, that is 6, 12, 18, and so on. A equals 6, D equals 6, N equals 30. Substitute in Sn formula, you will get the sum of 30 terms. A similar question, find the sum of first 20 terms of the AP 3, 8, 13 using the formula. The formula is Sn equals n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Students, I have listed all the questions, all the important questions from the previous year exam papers and few questions from the model papers, so that we should not miss out any questions for the exam. A similar question, find the first 20 terms of the AP 2, 7, 12 using suitable formula. Next, find the sum of 5 plus 8 plus 11 up to 10 terms. Again, this can be solved by using the sum formula of AP, that is Sn equals n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now the next question, find the sum of first n odd natural numbers. Now first list down the odd numbers, that is 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. This is an AP where A equals 1, D equals A2 minus A1 which is equal to 3 minus 1 which is equal to 2. The value of n will be n only. N equals n. Substitute the value of n as n. Substitute all this A value, D value and n as it is in the sum formula. You will get the Sn sum of n odd integers. Next question, finding the value of n, which term of the AP is 3, 8, 13, 18 is 78. Now first step is list down the AP, that is 3, 8, 13, 18. Find out the value of A equals 3, D equals A2 minus A1, that is 8 minus 3 which is equal to 5. We need to find out the value of n equals question mark, and the last term is 78, that is the nth term an equals 78. By using nth term formula, an equals a plus n minus 1 into d. Substitute a value and d value, simplify, find out the value of n. In the given AP 3, 8, 13, 18 and so on, which term will be 78? That means you need to find out the value of n. A similar question, which term of the AP 3, 9, 15 and so on is 99? A few similar questions related to that concept. Next, how many 2-digit numbers are divisible by 3? List down all the 2-digit numbers which are divisible by 3. The 2-digit number will start from 10. The number which is divisible by 3 will start from 12, that is 12, 15, 18 and so on. And the last term will be, what is the last 2-digit number? It is 99. 99 is divisible by 3. Therefore, we need to find out the value of n. The AP 12, 15, 18 and so on. The last term or the nth term is 99. A equals 12, D equals 3, an equals 99. Substitute all this in nth term formula and find out the value of n. Next question, find the 15th term of the AP 21, 24, 27 and so on. We need to find out 15th term by using the nth term formula. Next question, find the sum 20 terms of the AP. Students, now we'll see important 3 or 4 mark questions which you can expect for your board exam. Many of the questions which has been appeared in the board exam have been listed out, and also I have included few important questions for this year's exam. If you solve all this complete question, I am sure that you would have understood the concept clearly and you can solve any questions which appears in the exam. The first question, the sum of 4th term and 8th term of an AP is 24 and the sum of 6th and 10th terms is 44. Find the AP. There are two conditions. Sum of 4th term and 8th term is 24, that is A4 plus A8 is 24. By using general formula, replace A4 by A plus 3D and A8 by A plus 7D. Next, A6 plus A10 is 44, replace A6 by A plus 5D and A10 by A plus 9D, where you get two linear equations. Solve by elimination method, you will get the value of A and D. Substitute in the general form of AP to find out the AP. Next question, the 4th term of an arithmetic progression is 10 and the 11th term of it exceeds 3 times the 4th term by 1. Find the sum of first 20 terms of the arithmetic progression. This is a very important question. Understand the word exceeds, which means you should add. There are two conditions given: A4 equals 10 and A11 equals 3 times the 4th term, that is 3 times A4 plus 1. By using this equation, solve to find out the value of A and D. Substitute in general form of AP to get the required AP. Next, a similar question. Determine AP whose 3rd term is 16 and the 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. Exceeds means what you should do? You should add. Given A3 equals 16 and the next condition is 7th term exceeds the 5th term by 12. Therefore, A7 equals A5 plus 12. Given two conditions, substitute the value of A3, that is A plus 2D, and A7 as A plus 60 and A5 as A plus 4D. Simplify it, find the value of A and the common difference D, then substitute in the general form to get the required AP. Next question, the sum of first 3 terms of an AP is 33. If the product of first and the third exceeds the second term by 29, we should find out the AP. Given two conditions, simplify it, find out the value of A and D and substitute in general form to get the required AP. Next question, an arithmetic progression consists of 37 terms. The sum of first 3 terms of it is 12 and the sum of its last 3 terms is 318. Then find the first and last terms of the arithmetic progression and also find AP. Students, understand the question. AP consists of 37 terms. Sum of first 3 terms is 12 and the sum of its last 3 terms is 318. These are the two conditions. We will get a 2 linear equations. Solve it to find out the value of A and D. Then find out the first term, that is A1, and the last term, that is A37. If possible, find out the AP also. A similar question to solve. Next question, the sum of 5th and 7th terms of an AP is 52 and the 10th term is 46. Find AP given two conditions. The sum of 5th term, that is A5 and A7, is 52. A5 plus A7 is 52. Replace A5 by A plus 4D, A7 by A plus 6D. This forms a linear equation in two variables, that is A and D. Then the 10th term, A plus 9D, is 46. These are the two pair of linear equations in two variable. Eliminate the value of A or D, then you can find out easily the other variable. After finding the value of A and D, substitute in the general form to find out the required arithmetic progression. Next question, the 7th term of an arithmetic progression is 4 times its second term and the 12th term is 2 more than 3 times of its 4th term. Find the arithmetic progression. This is little bit complicated. Try to understand the question and put it in the form of linear equations to solve for the value of A and D. Then by using general form, find out the arithmetic progression. If you find difficult in solving this question, do take help of your teachers and solve. You can reach me through email. I'll make a video on these questions. Next question, there are 5 terms in an arithmetic progression. The sum of these terms is 55 and the 4th term is 5 times more than the sum of its first 2 terms. Find the terms of the AP. Next question, in an arithmetic progression, the sum of the first 3 terms is 24 and their product is 480. Write 3 terms of the arithmetic progression. When the sum of 3 terms or odd number of terms are given, assume the middle term as A. On the left side it is A minus D, on the right side it is A plus D. So the AP becomes A minus D comma A plus D. You can continue if the number is increased and the product is 480, so that you can easily cancel out the value of D and find out A. Then substitute this in next equation to get the value of D. Then you can find out easily the required AP. A similar question, the 3rd term of an arithmetic progression is 8 and the 9th term exceeds the 3 times the 3rd term by 2. Find the sum of first 19 terms. The first step is finding out the value of A and D, then the AP, then find out the sum of its 19 terms. Next question, a line segment is divided into 4 parts forming an arithmetic progression. A line segment is divided into 4 parts, forms an arithmetic progression. The sum of the lengths of 3rd and 4th part is 3 times the sum of lengths of first 2 parts. The sum of 3rd and 4th part is 3 times the sum of lengths of first 2 parts. If the length of 4th part is 14 centimeter, then we should find out the total length of the line segment. A few of similar questions has been solved and I have put a video on this. Do watch out the video or application questions on arithmetic progression in my video gallery in my channel. After that, this question will be easy to solve. Students, the first thing what you have to understand is the question might be little bit complicated, but when you understand it, it will be very easy to solve. You have to use only 2 formulas, that is nth term formula and sum formula and the general form of AP. By using these 3 concepts, you can solve any question from the arithmetic progression. Don't get confused by reading the question. Try to read out the question, put the condition in the form of equation, solve it. This can be achieved by solving many number of questions. I have put as many questions as possible in this video series. Do check and solve all the questions. If you find any of the questions are difficult, do reach out to your teachers or you can discuss with your friends to solve the questions. But don't skip any of the questions. Each question has its concept. If you learn all the concept, I'm very sure that you can solve any questions in the exam. It is just the practice you need. Next question, an AP consists of 37 terms. The sum of three middlemost terms is 225 and the sum of last three terms is 429. Find the AP by using general form of AP. Find out the value of A and D, so that after that substituting the value in general form to get the required AP. These are the few similar questions which has been appeared in the exam more often. All the questions has similar concept. I have put the videos on applications questions from the unit arithmetic progression. Do check out the video what I posted and try to solve all these questions which has been in this video. The sum of four consecutive numbers in an AP is 32 and the ratio of product of first and last term to the product of two middle term is 7:15. Find the numbers. Do put the condition in the form of equation, find out the value of A and D. Then you can easily find out the required numbers. Students, assumption of AP, that is first step of solving these questions, are very important. I have made a video, I have uploaded in my channel. Do check out. The first step of assuming is AP. Students, hopefully these questions will be helpful for your board exams. In part 2, we'll discuss with different unit of this continuation of this video series which will be uploaded soon. Do solve all these questions. If you find any difficulty, don't stop. Try to solve again to get the answer. I am very much sure that if you are watching this video, definitely you are aiming for high marks. This video series will help you to score more marks. If you solve all these questions, definitely you can solve any type of questions which appears in the exam, because this question covers all the concepts for the board exam from the unit arithmetic progression. This is a golden opportunity this year because of the reduction in the syllabus and reduction in number of application level questions. You can expect more questions, easy questions for your exam. Do solve all these questions. Do subscribe the channel. Don't miss out any video of this video series. After the completion of all this video series, I'll try to upload more similar application level questions for your board exam. Thank you for watching the video.